We are on. There you go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our stream. It's me. My name is Savannah, in case you don't know who I am. I mean, I think I'm a really fantastic person, and you probably should know who I am. I'm joking. I'm not that arrogant. I'm not that arrogant. And then we have Ash today, who is lovely enough to host our stream. And then we
Hi.
also have Toby, who is just here, just like I am.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
I'm good. I'm randomly starting to get a sore throat suddenly, so please excuse that. I don't know what's up there.
Everyone's
Yeah.
been getting colds lately. It's
Yeah.
the season change.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get someone to bring me up some tea.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
it's
now
been
getting dark.
My phone dinged at the right time.
it's the streamer's curse. You immediately go live and then everyone wants something. Everyone. Every time.
Oh, there's another one.
Here's the thing. I don't understand why my iPhone makes that noise. Like, it's giving me a notification, but I don't have any new notifications. It does this to me, and I don't know why.
What phone is it?
iPhone XR.
Could you ask Mum to bring me up a cup of tea? I've got a sore
I've never
throat
had
and I'm in the middle of
problem
streaming.
Like that.
Okay.
They can't see me because it's like a podcast,
Mine,
but yeah.
and I have the 10.
Yeah, later.
Or X. I don't know which one.
I want the one with the night thingy, the night camera, the
Oh.
improved night camera. That's the 11, right? Yeah, it's the 11. I need to upgrade.
Oh yeah, you so need to upgrade your phone.
So I can't
Yeah,
believe the 11 is
my
out.
phone is so old.
I didn't even know the 11 was out. I'm still remembering when the 10 came out, so it's news to me.
It's got the freaky 3 cameras on the Pro.
Hang on, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, the iPhone 11 is out. I think it released a month ago.
Ooh.
So I work at a store. I work at media store, and there's quite a few people who we get a bunch of traffic, and there's only one person who has talked to me about her new iPhone 11. I always talk of customers, so I get into conversations about random things. Only one person I've met so far has the 11 and was like, "Oh my god, the new night camera is so amazing. I love it. It's great." And she was just like, "Oh yeah, the night camera's cool, but I mean, I just had to upgrade, so."
Yeah.
It wasn't like that.
I've
But I'm obsessed over the camera.
I've jumped in a race now if you guys want to get in. Goes for you guys in chat as well.
Righty.
There we go.
But yeah, I have no reason to upgrade my phone right now when I have no excuse.
What phone do you have?
iPhone 10.
iPhone 10.
I have
Oh,
a
Yeah.
Galaxy S5 that is about 5 years old. I need to upgrade, but money. It dies in like an hour.
Okay, Ash. Before I got an iPhone, I had a Samsung Galaxy Note 4.
Damn.
Is my phone? Alright, I didn't have a phone before my iPhone 5S. 'Cause
Yeah.
Okay, so story time, I guess. I was sitting at school on the phone, and Ash, just to let you know that you have a very small gameplay.
Oh, I'm really
99%
smart.
screen.
I am really... Yeah, it's because there's an in-between. There's an in-between screen that I forgot to switch to, so just pretend that never happened. Thank you.
Very good. But yeah, anyway, on with my story. So I was sitting on my phone. It was like a HTC something, and I had it, and then someone kicked a ball, and it hit my hand, and the phone just flew like.
Oh no.
And it was like completely fucked. It was in pieces.
Hold on. I heard something that probably wasn't what you said. You kicked a bull and your iPhone.
Someone kicked a ball like a football.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend kicking a ball. I wouldn't. I don't think they'd appreciate that. Just drive into every tree. Jeez.
You did hit every single tree.
Yeah, I did. I actually usually don't do that, but it's not 200, so you know what's even speed anymore.
No, it wasn't a bull. It wasn't a bowl. It was a ball.
It's our accents.
Yes. Not like a football, not an American football thing.
A proper football, a real one.
Wow. Okay, Toby. Alright. Alright. Just go ahead and install our sport.
Oh, a game sound? Okay. This is what happens when I turn up game sound. Seriously, everyone's always like, turn up the game sound, and then I do, and they're like, no, too loud. Oof. Either of them? Oh, is Discord... You shouldn't be. Hang on. Desktop volume is up pretty high.
You might have to do a.
Yeah, Discord.
I had to do like a filter to make it even louder because
Yeah.
my mic is interesting.
Yeah, I've turned it up a bit. Is that better? Okay, that's good now.
Yeah.
I turned it
Okay.
up like a tiny bit, so... Okay, Streamlabs. Good job.
Awesome. Okay, I am going to attempt to join.
Okay.
Did you guys play the new Tokyo tour?
I haven't yet, no. Is it good?
Yes, I have. I mean, I don't really know.
I have very negative feelings towards it. Like, I don't know,
I'm a bit upset that all the characters that you unlocked on the New York tour really mean nothing because all the bonuses are for characters they've just released.
Oh.
So it's really hard to keep up like a combo and keep up a really high score because you can never get 3 items, so you can never get a frenzy.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of stuck there.
See, I was a little bit annoyed with Mario Kart Tour for having, paying for that option, so I kind of haven't played it on principle. And with the game in general as well, I don't know.
I've paid for a gold pass, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it at this point.
Yeah.
I've done the free trial, and I'm now on my first week of the gold pass.
Right. Didn't they release another option for paying as well? I thought I saw something about that.
I don't know.
Like maybe a yearly pass or something? I don't know.
I'm clean. I haven't bought anything on MK Tour.
But that yearly pass is going to be like a lot of money.
Yeah, it was something for £40, so...
Actually, for year pass, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's what.
Well, I mean, it's twice the
Two-
price of
two-
Switch Online, which is the problem, I guess.
It's $250 a month. That's a very, very reasonable discount.
Yeah.
But
How much is it a month?
if what Ash is saying is right, then it'll be $250 like
It's
a month.
£5 a
Right.
month,
Oh.
but maybe
But
they
if there's
changed it.
a month.
Yeah.
But now it is like for the original it is 5.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know, I'm just not that interested in MK Tour. I would rather put that money towards renewing my Switch Online.
Yeah, exactly, right? Because that's worth 2 years of Switch Online, so...
yeah, that's true.
And also that is £40 is about the price of a Switch game, like another game. I would rather spend that
Yeah.
money on like Luigi's Mansion, Pokemon.
Exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of which, are you guys getting Luigi's Mansion? Because
Yes. As soon as it releases, I am downloading it immediately, and I want to take that day off of work. Do I have that day off of work? I hope I do. Please. Like, please.
I'm not really sure. I've never played a Luigi's Mansion game, not going to lie. So, I'm not...
Toby!
I don't know if you're allowed to be on this stream anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Toby, I don't know if we can be friends. I mean, you have to at least play one Luigi's Mansion game to be my friend.
I'm with Toby on that one. Well, guess what's coming out on the 31st of October?
Well, 2 people agree with me in the chat. I don't feel as lonely.
Well, I highly recommend Luigi's Mansion.
Wait, no one in my chat.
You guys should buy it.
I'm disowning my entire chat. My goodness, you're all disowned. Nah, it's really good. If you guys can like afford it, I really do recommend it.
I guess I might have to try it.
Yeah.
Just maybe have a look, see what it's about.
Here's the
Ooh. Savannah, I think you just cut out. Did my Discord cut out? Okay, fine. Okay, Discord. That's fine. Hang on, I will fix that in a second. So much for the talk show. Yep, it's just me now. Hang on. Let me just, I'm gonna come last. Just fix that. We good? Yeah, you guys cut out, so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You both did.
I just I was like in the middle of speaking, and then I realized no one could hear me. I guess.
Yeah. I suddenly just heard dead silence. Like, okay.
Yeah, Discord, has been having issues a little bit this past week, so I'm gonna come last now, but that's okay. I fixed it.
Through a wobbly. Oh, I just drifted off the track because of the blooper.
Oof.
I was just saying that like Luigi's Mansion 3, it looks great in trailers. However, I am worried that it might become one of those games that they look good in trailers, but not so great in action. I feel like as of lately, that's kind of what's been happening, at least for me, with some of my favorite series.
Is it just like a Nintendo thing, or is this a?
It's a
I
Nintendo
missed the
thing
box.
for me.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the reverse effect has been happening on like Sword and Shield. Like, people don't seem to be very excited about
I've had a lot of complaints about it, but you know, because I haven't played, I think one of the main things I keep hearing, I don't know if this is correct or not, is that something about the Pokédex where there's like
so
Pokemon from previous games.
yeah, so they have restricted the amount of Pokemon. So before you used to during the game there was obviously limitations, but after the game you could transfer any Pokemon over you wanted. But in this game they will only let you transfer over certain Pokemon.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I've seen people saying like they're not gonna play the game over that, which personally I don't know, I can see why people wouldn't like it, but it's not something I'd get rid of a game over, or like decide not to play over, if you get me. I guess, you know, I don't play Pokemon though, so that's just the point of view of a filthy casual.
Okay, I can't wrap my head around like that complaint because I don't understand it. So they're restricting the amount of Pokemon that you can have within a dex. Is that what it is? Sorry, dumb question. Hello?
Hello? Yes? What were you saying about what dumb question?
So I don't necessarily understand the restriction. Is it
I
like,
think
are
it
they restricting the amount of
is
Pokemon that you can have from a nation, or?
not a nation, but the Pokemon that they have confirmed to be in the games that will be in the games. But
I thought it was like,
any Pokemon that aren't in the games, you won't be able to transfer over. They
Yeah.
just won't let you put it in the game.
oh, okay.
As I said,
Okay.
I can see why that would be a complaint, but it isn't. Like, I've seen people being like, literally,
don't
I'm
think
not
it's
going
a
to play the
deal
game.
breaker.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It wouldn't be a deal breaker for me.
I'm just interested to see which Pokemon will come into, like, maybe there'll be like rebirth kind of thing for
Yeah.
Pokemon that were kind of did not just kind of not abandoned, but what's the word I'm looking for? They were just kind of they were used once and never again.
I mean,
Throwaway?
that restriction is interesting.
Yeah.
I think it'll definitely be a game changer for some people who used to like transfer their Pokemon from other games,
Yeah.
and now that they can only play a certain amount of Pokemon, I think it will be an interesting spice up.
Yeah, I just kind of want to see what happened in competitive, because if half the OU Pokemon are not overused anymore, then I mean, who's going to fill those shoes anymore? OU is like the most competitively used tier in like online, in like Pokemon competitive battling. Because I know you guys won't know what OU is.
I know terms and stuff. You know, playing a lot of
I barely know
Nintendo
anything.
games.
But
I've
yeah,
seen a few Nuzlocke
OU
runs.
stands for overused. So basically, any Pokemon that will
God,
is
I'm
basically
getting-
almost always used in the team.
I'm getting absolutely fucking bodied over here. My goodness. Do you guys want to chill? Anyone else?
But I'm pretty sure Pokemon Bank is still a thing, although personally I don't pay for it because, I mean, no,
Yeah.
it's not worth it. I don't transfer Pokemon on like monthly. I do it yearly,
Yeah.
probably.
Didn't get an item, so I was kind of screwed at the end. I love it when, like, I have a banana and then I still get hit by an invisible shell.
It's always a fun
Always,
activity.
always the best.
I feel dumb when it comes to Pokemon
Your
because I don't
excuses.
even know what Pokebank is.
Happened
So
on my screen.
basically, it still is a service that let you transfer Pokemon through different games, because before it used to be very, very monotonous, and basically what you'd have to do is you'd have to in the game you wanted to transfer Pokemon to, you had to find a Pokemon that you didn't really care about, catch a load of that Pokemon,
Wow.
and then transfer over the Pokemon you wanted. But now that you can just like dump full boxes, so like 50 Pokemon into games if you wanted.
Isn't that a little bit overpowered, though?
No, because you can get you can still do it the other way. But it's
No, but
just
I
like
mean,
a
for newer
shortcut.
players who can't do it, is that not a little bit overpowered? If you're
I
versus
mean-
a newer player?
I mean, it really depends. Like, you're gonna have a set team of 6, and the other person is gonna have a set team of 6.
Right.
So it doesn't matter if you bred all those Pokemon yesterday, you bred them 3 years ago. It's
Yeah.
all the same.
Fair enough.
So it's not like they're to fully train a Pokemon, it doesn't take that long. Like,
Yeah.
from breeding can take a while to get like perfect stats, but after that it only takes probably maybe half an hour if you're quick at it
Yeah.
and know what you're doing.
Okay,
But
yeah.
it's not.
Chat's saying the same thing. I see. Yeah.
But yeah. And default levels are 50. So as long as you're over 50, that is fine. and it is very easy to grind up to 50.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Like, the easiest game was, or I swear it was comically easy. So, you get secret bases, and you could have a Pokemon trainer in there, and if you put in the base code, there would be a ton of Blissies that would have like. The only move they'd have would be a move that would instantly kill themselves. And they were level 100, and they gave off like thousands, millions of experience.
Right.
So it took. I remember doing one, and I managed to get my full party to level 100 just by using those 6 of those Blissies, like trainers. Which is very good considering the amount you have to do. Like normally if you're grinding like on wild Pokemon, it would take hours if not days to reach like level 100.
Okay, I see. That makes sense.
I might be over exaggerating a bit, but it was like that. Like it was very quick and very efficient.
Okay. I see.
I just can't get into this worldwide.
It's a difficult lobby. This is because of my VR. I've been stuck at this level for a while now. It's a little bit of a pain because you're with worldwide. Since we're in a mostly Japanese lobby right now, we're gonna be facing a lot of lag and invisible items, so it's a little bit more annoying for us.
Basically, Matt, yeah.
It's the least competitive game. Yeah, that's what I. Even Smash is, well, Smash has always been more competitive, but.
I mean, I think all Nintendo games have always had there's no real, you can be skilled, but it also depends on more than skill, because you can get really lucky in Smash.
Yeah, so I played Super Smash on the Switch for the first time yesterday.
What did you think of it? I haven't really played it.
I was really bad at it, but I really liked it. I mean, I've wanted the game, I just, because games are expensive and other things keep coming out. So much has come out this year, I keep putting it off. But now I really want to get into it, to be honest. But yeah, we've got Luigi's Mansion, Sword and Shield, there's so much coming out. Also, Binding of Isaac, the prequel to that, and then I always forget what it's called. Afterbirth is coming out as well. There's everything's coming out. I
mean, it's good. It shows that the Switch is a healthy console.
Yeah, it does.
Which is basically what you want.
Exactly.
Because you don't want it to.
Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, I'm not really contributing much, but you don't really want it to have a couple of releases a year, and big title releases a year. You want multiple big releases a year.
Yeah.
I am very happy that the Switch is a healthy console.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like the Wii U was the Wii U was just the prototype of what they wanted.
You'd have one big release a year at most, really.
Exactly.
Oof, Toby.
And then,
oof.
I know.
If they're older consoles too, of course, there's always improvements in technology, etc.
The 3DS got really bad to the point where the only game that I think I can really think of that had 2017, Pokemon was the only big release on the 3DS, really.
Luigi's Mansion, was it 1 or 2 that came out recently, Savannah? I can't remember.
2.
Yeah.
It was 2.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion 1 was all the way back in 20.
Yeah, I couldn't remember which way round they did it. I don't know, it makes no sense, but I always get that one confused. Yeah, that was
Wasn't there a Luigi's Mansion DS, 3DS game? Wasn't that 2?
Yeah, that's Luigi's Mansion 2.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Man, it was really fun though. I loved playing Scarescapers.
Yeah.
Have
So
you guys
it's
played that game?
Oh,
no.
A Link Between Worlds as well was quite a big release. I'm just looking at. I've got my DS games down, so I'm looking at them and going, you're not important. That was important, sort of
What
important.
games do I actually have?
I have a few. I have like 3D Land, Link Between Worlds, Nintendogs, obviously. Ocarina of Time, Hyrule Warriors,
All of mine are Pokemon
Animal
games,
Crossing.
basically. And then I've got a really old FIFA 12 on the 3DS.
There's always one.
Animal Crossing New Leaf was my favorite 3DS game.
Yeah, I've
Hands
got that.
down.
My favorite 3DS game. I have to say, 3D Land was just a really
Yeah.
nice game. Like,
For me,
it
Animal
was such
Crossing-
a.
I'm sorry, we're interrupting each other a lot.
Yeah.
You
But,
can go ahead.
alright. I just think it showed the 3DS off the best, like, what it could actually
Yeah,
do.
I agree with that.
Because
I do agree on that too.
Because it's a lot of game, like it was always 3D. You could always do it, and there was always like not a gimmick, but like a bit of the level that you kind of you could only do because it was 3D. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I actually got connected to Worldwide and I didn't realize, so I DC'd.
Oof.
Oh my god.
I DC'd. I didn't realize that I was connected.
Watch
Oopsie.
what you're doing on the monitor.
Oof.
I was watching the stream.
Oh.
Oopsie.
I did that yesterday playing Smash. We were both playing Fox, and I got very confused and died twice.
But yeah,
By
I
killing
think,
myself.
A lot of my love for 3D Land came from like nostalgia, because when I got my 3DS for my 10th birthday, 2003, not 2003, Jesus.
Wow, I was just saying.
2013.
That's like the original DS age.
Yeah. My 2013 10th birthday. That was no, it was 2012 actually, because 2013 was my 11th. I've got double shock. Anyway, where was I going with this? But yeah, I got 3D Land with the 3DS as well. So that's kind of like the first game I really played on that console. So maybe that's why it's probably my favorite release.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I really just love A Link Between Worlds. It was just such a good game. It's just, so I'd have to say that would be my personal favourite. 3D Land is definitely a really, really good one though, definitely.
I played 3D Land for it once. I mean, I wasn't super into it personally.
That shock
However,
dodge!
however,
Top two.
it definitely did bring out like the 3D. I feel like that game. How do I explain it? I feel like that game definitely utilized 3D to
Like,
its
well?
fullest. And well, because while Animal Crossing is my favorite game hands down, and the 3DS, I mean, it just didn't. The 3D didn't feel special. It just felt
Yeah.
like I don't know how to explain it.
So
It's just
I actually have a 2DS.
it was annoying.
Yeah, I have a 2DS, not a 3DS, because I got one like very late into the life cycle.
Oh, fair
And
enough.
at that point, I kind of was like, so I have 3D Land, but that is the only thing I've ever felt I wanted the 3D effect for, and it's not
Yeah.
worth shelling out an extra like 80 quid just for that feature, in my eyes.
Yeah.
personally.
Well, the best where was I going with this? I didn't mean the best. The latest like handheld console I bought I bought the 2DS XL because it was like just over 100 quid,
Oh yeah,
and it's a really good version of. It's probably the best 3DS they came out with, I think. Because
Yeah.
it's cheap
So
and it utilizes every single feature that you needed.
shame it came out in like literally the last year. I think that they were bringing out games. I think last year or
Yeah.
two, because I feel like it would have done really, really well.
Yeah, that's what the 2DS should have actually been, not the horrible like plastic bit it was.
The one I have, yes.
The C260, your Game Boy got stolen? Oh man.
Oof.
Yeah.
I have a very, very special place in my heart for
Back spammers.
Boys.
Sorry.
That was, how was it, my first or second? I think it was my second console. The GameCube was my first. I think I got it as a gift for my 3rd birthday, and
Jesus.
yeah, I got the GameCube as a gift for my 3rd or 4th birthday, and then the Game Boy came after, but I would just spend hours and hours playing my Game Boy. I remember playing through Yoshi's Island many, many times, wherever I was.
Can you give me?
It brings me back so much nostalgia. Holy crap. That makes me want to buy another Game Boy, just for the nostalgia.
Oh, I got absolutely bodied. Rip me.
I
Rip.
got DC'd.
Oof. Wait, again? Or just...
Yeah.
Oh, oof. Not good.
I was actually racing that time.
Okay. No! The back spam! No! Are you kidding?
Oh, okay. His PSP got stolen,
Yeah.
not his Game Boy. I was about to cry. Like, if my Game Boy got stolen, I would I would still be crying
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
This is why we don't like Japanese lobbies. They all back spam. every single one of them. Ah, I love Mario Kart.
Everyone back spams. I've never owned a PSP.
No, me. I've never owned any PlayStation. No, actually, that's a lie. My dad had one when I was really young, like a PlayStation 2 for like a year. But other than that, I've never owned a PlayStation console.
I have had the Xbox original one, Xbox 360, Wii, Switch, DS, 3DS, PS3, PS4, and the Sega Dreamcast. That was like when I was very young though.
I haven't turned on my PlayStation in a while. Nor
I
my
don't-
Xbox.
It's not even mine.
Well,
to use.
both my Xbox and my PlayStation are sitting in my cabinet right across from me. I haven't turned them on in so long.
I have no reason to use the Xbox or the
I was
PlayStation.
gonna
'cause-
get a Oh, sorry. Continue.
Oh no, you go.
No, I
I'm
was-
done.
Okay, I was just gonna say I was gonna get a PS4, but then they announced the PS5. Like, right as I was considering getting one, so I was like, I think I'll wait. Are you guys gonna get a PlayStation 5? Or, like...
It depends.
I don't know. Wait, there's a PlayStation 5 coming out? I'm really behind.
2020, yeah. I don't remember if it's got a release date yet, or just a general 2020 release.
I don't know if I'm going to buy it. I mean, with my PlayStation 4, I bought it originally to play with friends, and then we ended up never playing.
Holiday
And-
2020. Okay.
Okay.
And I don't know. I don't think I'd have a reason to buy the PlayStation 5.
That's fair. I really wanted
It would depend what games came out.
Yeah.
Because the only games I can really think I'd want for the PS4 right now is Red Dead Redemption 2. What else?
I
Maybe
really
the-
wanted God of War and Spider-Man when those came out. Because they were really good.
Oh, okay. I might have to get Red Dead Redemption on PC, although I don't know how well it will run on my PC. But yeah, that was the main game I wanted to play, but I didn't have the correct console for.
That's fair, yeah.
I guess I can't stay connected to worldwide.
Oof.
I mean, my internet in general is bad, so I can't keep connected whenever
I mean,
my siblings are on the net.
I don't have an Xbox either. I have PC and Switch. That's the only.
Mid-November. I'm gonna trust you on that for reasons.
But yeah, I couldn't really care less about the PS5 unless it had a game that I wanted on it.
Yeah, I think is it confirmed to have backwards compatibility? So for me, I'd be able to like then get, Red Dead Redemption 2, Spider-Man, God of War, which are all the things I wanted. Yes, yeah, it is confirmed. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was a rumor or confirmed or not. Thanks, guys.
But yeah. And also the price is a major factor, because if it's like
Yes, yeah.
they had when the PS4 first came out, they had some crazy inflated prices. If I remember correctly, it was like
That was a
I don't
thing.
know, it's like 500 quid, I think, at some points for just the console, and then no one could actually get online because they had like a cyber attack thing.
Oof.
It's-
But
and you have to pay for online now, which isn't.
Phoebe!
Shh.
Phoebe!
Just randomly. God damn it, Phoebe.
What did Phoebe do?
I want to know. What have they done?
I wonder, does anyone in chat play Mario Maker 2?
I'm trying to remember who out of my chat does. Some of them do, but I don't know if they're in here today. Phoebe! But yeah.
I love Mario Maker 2.
Yeah, it's good. I actually haven't played it in a while. I should, because when it came out, I played like all of the top levels, loads of random levels. I went through like a list of my favorite creators. I played so much.
I still go through levels, but I mean, my favorite thing in Mario Maker 1 was creating levels,
Right.
and now Mario Maker 2 is playing levels.
Right.
Because
That's interesting.
like I feel like there's so many, for me at least, there's so many options that I get overwhelmed by them. And it's just like, where did my creativeness go? I thought I was creative, but now I'm
Yeah.
being given too many options and now I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, I didn't have Mario Maker 1. That's the only reason. I was considering getting a Wii U before they announced it. So when they announced it, I was like, yes! I haven't actually tried to make a level yet. I mostly just play them.
I need to complete a level, because I have like a few levels that I've created. One of them was like an upside down
Ooh.
level that had the concept of using a Bowser saucer, I think it's called, to break blocks basically that would grant you entry into new areas that would get you to like the finish.
Oh, I had
was-
I fought a boss on a level that was made of that. Oh my god, it was the worst.
But I did have an idea for anyone who is in our chat. We might do this, we might not. It's just an idea that I randomly got for some people to make us a Mario Maker 2 level, and we play it on stream on the 2nd of November.
Yeah. Yeah. Much. Oh, that's been a thing for like a week. It's coming out on the same day as Animal Crossing. The same day. And I'm gonna play both, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just set like one hand on each controller. Just do it like that. I'm assuming you're both playing Animal Crossing, but are you gonna play Doom Eternal?
Oh, I was thinking of not playing either, to be honest.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I just assumed everyone was, because everyone I've spoken to who plays other Nintendo games is getting it.
No, I'm not an Animal Crossing fan.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
my style of game.
That's fair.
I just got hit by 50 items. when
Yeah,
I
this.
said
That,
bye.
oh my goodness.
Especially so,
This is
you
just
are
my
not an
life.
Animal Crossing fan. That's exactly
I
what
thought-
you deserve.
I thought we went over this last year. Not last year, last week.
Maybe we did, but that was
Okay,
like
well-
last week.
Exactly. So you need to be shamed again for not being an Animal Crossing fan.
Yeah. I'm not like a massive, because I know some people it's like, you know, their favorite ever game. I'm not like that. For me, that game would be Metroid Prime. But I definitely do like the series.
Metroid Prime, 2 different hemispheres.
Waiting for Metroid Prime 4 till the end of time. Hell yeah.
Animal Crossing is in my top 3. I don't know if it's number 1. I don't know what is number 1. But there's just something calming about the game. It keeps me committed to something, and
Personally, I've got a lot
I
more
love
on my
growing a
plate.
town.
Personally, I'll have a lot more on my plate than having to worry about my town on Animal Crossing, so that's probably why
Yeah.
I'll not start the game either.
Wait, are you final year of A levels?
Yep.
Oof, yeah. Good luck. That is not something I miss.
No, I
Yeah.
enjoy what I do.
That's fair.
I'm
See,
just
but what do
ready.
you do on the bus, Toby? What do you
I-
do when you're on your way to school, or when you're falling asleep, or when you're on the toilet? What do you do, Toby?
Okay, so on the way to school, I walk to school because it's a 15-minute walk.
Boring.
So why would I pay for
But you could
Yeah,
be
you have-
walking and playing Animal Crossing.
and I'll also get bullied?
Oof. Yeah,
Who
me
would
too.
bully you for playing one of the best games ever?
I know, right?
All the stupid 14-year-olds in my
FIFA is the best game ever.
Okay, but here's the thing.
unironically, I do like FIFA.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. I'm just It's just the meme. I'm just bringing up the meme.
But
He's right. No games while walking. That's asking for
Yeah.
accents. He's right. He's right.
Yep.
yeah.
It's
And
someone.
then what was the other questions you asked me about what I do?
What do you do on the bus?
I don't take the bus. I
Oh.
don't
What do you do
navigate
on the
it.
train?
I don't really take the train either.
What do you do when you're on the toilet?
Well, go to the toilet. That's the number one priority, I guess.
What do you do when you're falling asleep?
Um,
Fall asleep.
fall asleep.
How do you do this? I have to like do 50 things at once before I can do the thing I want to do. How do you
If
fall
I want
asleep
to
without
fall-
reading? Like listening to music.
Reading?
Yeah.
Um,
I read a
don't-
lot, so.
I don't. I read the news and then get depressed and then not read the news anymore.
No, I read a book. Don't read the news. No, read a book. Yeah.
I have to read the news because it's like part of like my course basically.
Oh, right. Are you, politics? Or like
yes.
just, yeah. Okay, you're one of those poor people. Good luck. I mean, if you enjoy it, it's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I can get A's on essays. Like, I didn't really revise for my final exams and I got B's.
Yeah. That's fair.
But, I mean, yeah, it is a lot of work. And I didn't take subjects that helped. Like, there weren't. I never did art or, I don't know, like drama. Actually, no, drama's actually quite a lot of work.
No, I did drama.
With
It's
essays.
a lot of work. It is a lot of work.
I never did like I don't know, a subject where you don't do anything like a health and social care.
Oh right,
something like
yeah, that. Or like citizenship.
No, my 3 A levels are history, economics, and politics.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say art is a lot of work as well. Actually, I remember some of the final pieces for they put them on display for some of the sections of the A level were like they must have taken like hours, like days and days.
But yeah, I never took anything creative. I'm not creative.
That's fair. I did history, geography, philosophy and ethics, and drama.
Oh, you did 4?
Mhm.
You poor thing.
Yep. Yep. I suffered. BTEC art, yeah. I'd ask Savannah what you did, but you guys don't really have an equivalent. Your graduation is like our GCSEs. I don't know if you like take specific subjects.
Okay, Ash, I'm gonna bash the American education system for having multiple choice tests.
You what?
As their finals.
You what? You what? You what?
Oh no.
Nightbot. I'll change that after if we want. Yes. Nightbot said no caps here.
But yeah, I don't think that should be a thing. I think caps is fine. It's not like.
Yeah,
spam.
no, it's just an automatic Nightbot setting that I need to do a bunch of stuff to log into to turn off. Because I don't have the login since Ceci has that. But yeah, I'll try and sort that for whoever is streaming next week. Gotta be excited.
But,
I mean, I've
Yeah.
bashed it a few times, but
and I mean, so what I don't get is, so you don't do courses for a whole year. You take a course for like a semester, or
yeah, that's what I mean when
And
I
then
was asking
you
Savannah
take-
what she took, because it's very different.
Well, in high school, I just took general studies, so I didn't really have like a geared study. I mean, there are academies, so you can be in high school and do like a communications academy or
Okay.
a STEM academy, but I was not in an academy school. I did online school, so I just did.
oh right, you did, didn't you? I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did online school, so I mean, I took Algebra 1 and Algebra 2, trigonometry, geometry, art, history.
Okay.
And then
I'm guess.
Spanish and world language and psychology and sociology. Like all of my courses, it was just like, it was basically not, it didn't have to do any, I can't English today. None of my courses that I took didn't really gear towards what I want to do in life.
Okay. That's
Fair
fair.
enough.
Because I want to study psychology in university. I mean, I did take a psychology class, but
It wasn't
don't know,
like in depth.
it
Oh.
wasn't in depth. It was just general, and that
Yeah.
was like during my sophomore year.
Yeah,
So
see,
it was like,
could have done
Which,
psychology A
which
level.
year is that? I don't really know
Yeah.
the
What age?
terms.
sophomore year is when you're 15.
Oh, okay. Wow, that lightning bolt came just as I got out my bullet. Okay.
Freshman is 14, sophomore 15, junior 16, senior 17.
Okay.
So I'm in my senior year if I'm in the US, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't really. But yeah, as we said, you only narrow it down to 3, maybe 4, if you want to kill yourself.
Yeah, no. Don't
Subjects.
listen. Don't do 4 A levels. You will regret it. You think it's gonna be fine? It's not fine.
So is an A-level course over there like an advanced course or?
I would. It is an advanced course, but
Yeah. So your
probably-
high school diploma is equivalent to our GCSEs, which we do at 16. You-
Right.
A levels are equivalent to your SATs a little bit, but they're like specific subjects, not just science, maths, and
Yeah.
English, basically.
Yeah. And so I don't do science, math, and English at all now at school. Haven't done
So I'm
since 16.
confused because a SAT and SATs and ACTs are like national tests that you do.
Oh, everything is nationalized here. There's a standard curriculum that everyone follows.
But it's like you said like you do 3 A levels or 2 A levels or something like that, right?
You have to do minimum 3.
Yeah.
Minimum
Is
3,
that the
max
course
4.
that you like? How long does that last?
2 years.
2 years. So it's junior and senior year. I
Yeah.
think that's
Oh,
the
so
one.
it is similar. I don't know why I'm making it more complicated than.
Yeah, it's
I don't
just
know why I'm
like the difficulty level GCSEs are equivalent to high school diploma. That's like our more,
Yeah. And basically, but they are kind of, I suppose, it's a bit like AP classes.
I was
in
just about
US.
to. Yeah, I think that sounds more similar
Yeah.
than SATs. and
So someone told me
ACTs.
SATs, so I just went with SATs.
No, it's okay. Like AP
Hang on, I just yanked out my
math, let's say AP algebra,
There we
then
go.
you're basically in the college level course.
Of course. Oh, a Savannah go.
Yeah. Associate's degree. I would say yes, but I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
have
look-
no idea
I'm
what an
gonna look that
associate's
up.
degree is.
Oh, apparently we have them here. Oh no, primarily in the United States. It's equivalent to high school. Yes, it is. That's exactly it. Yeah. It's between what their high school diploma and their bachelor's degree is, so it's the same thing. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what happened to my net.
Oh, fair enough.
I
So
cut out a call.
we found a perfect equivalent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Associate's degree.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then that makes me feel like our education system is extremely inferior.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard.
Well, yeah, I mean it.
I mean, I don't know how to put this nicely.
I mean it is.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a polite way to put this. I mean, yes. Yeah. Your degrees are
I
also
mean-
easier than ours, which I'm very jealous of.
I suppose it really does depend on which state you're in and which district you're in
Yeah.
and
It
where you
does.
live. Like, 'cause if you live in the, I don't know, let's say the hood, something really,
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
I'll defend
really
our
easy.
education system a little bit. Just a little, because in the perfect world, our education system is
Oh.
okay. However, how the country is and the way it runs and like the systematic issues that it has, systemic issues that it has, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, like if you're in a perfect neighborhood, you have perfect teachers, you have opportunities to go to college immediately and get your tuition paid, and you have like 3 AP courses. You're
Oh.
an amazing smart student, whatever, but then you go to like the hood and then you have like bad teachers, probably have a criminal record.
Wow.
No, maybe not that far. Maybe I'm
So,
exaggerating.
so there's
Every
just
teacher
high
gets a
levels of
background check.
inequality.
Yes.
Yeah,
What
it's,
you're trying
I
to
mean,
say.
Yes.
we kind of have that to an extent. Like, there's Ofsted ratings, which is like how good a school is. But if you're failing, you kind of have to bring that up, or your school will get shut down.
She's gone again.
Oh, oof! I didn't realize it
she
was
is.
quite that. The disparity. Yeah, disparity is a good word. Was quite that large, actually. It's kind of a little bit mind
I'm
blowing.
getting Mario Karted here.
Yeah, I was
Right.
first, and then I got Mario Karted.
But,
I got kicked out of the call again for
Yeah.
like a brief second.
I was just saying that we have like, you know, an Ofsted rating, but if you're failing that as a school, you have to bring it up or you can get shut down. So we kind of have it, but like I didn't imagine it was quite so bad over there. That's really
I
shocking.
mean, of course, there's like the middle. However, okay, take my city as an example, okay? We have one amazing high school, and everyone I know that goes to this high school has like they're extremely smart. They had great teachers. They never had an issue with their teacher. And of course, some of them have graduated now. Most of them have graduated, and they're all in college. Some of them even have like what do you call it? They have tuition.
I have like
Help.
a scholarship.
Yes, that's exactly the word I was
Okay.
looking for. They have a scholarship that their teachers help them find, or even offered by the school.
Wow.
And then some of my friends who have gone to other schools, I mean, they're smart. It's just they don't have the same opportunities as that school.
Yeah.
Because that one school basically outshines all of the schools in my city. And it
Wow.
could very well be because of the size of my city. There's 100,000 people that live here, and maybe it's not as big as other cities. But
That's not personally. Like that's not particularly. Although the UK does have some pretty whack cities, like
I mean, scholarships.
population-wise.
Yeah.
Like there's a city, because a city used to be a place like a built-up place with a cathedral. That was a city. So you get places with like populations in the hundreds, but they're classified as a city because they have a cathedral.
Yeah, like Ely.
And St David's in Wales that has a population of like 300,
Oh yeah.
and that's a city.
But yeah, we don't have like schools don't offer scholarships. Some universities do, but because you know which is your college. Is she gone again? You still
I'm
here?
here.
Okay,
No.
just checking.
it's okay.
It's like the universities can offer it to anyone regardless of what school they come from. So that just sounds like
Yeah.
kind of really unfair. I don't know.
Well, okay. So we have to kind of go into how the UK handles like student loans as well, because it's
Yes.
way different from America, and it's way fairer.
Extremely-
Well, it's still a pretty bad system.
But
But
it's
yeah.
not as bad.
No, it isn't
It
as
is
bad.
nowhere near as
No,
bad.
it's way better, but it's got its
The
own problems. But it's
student debt.
yeah.
The student debt of this country is
Okay.
ridiculous.
So you get a loan, you get the tuition paid for you, so it's right now it's 9,000 something for a year for
Yeah.
tuition for every single university, apart from in Scotland because they have it for free. The fuckers.
Yep. Oh, and in Wales, if you're Welsh, you get like 1/3 off, something like that.
Yeah. But and then you also get like a maintenance loan, which basically, if you don't earn a certain amount of income, you can get a loan of up to £9,000 a year.
No,
Or-
it's 5,000.
No, it's 9,000.
Oh, for the two. Are you talking about the maintenance or the tuition? Because there's two
The
different ones.
maintenance.
Oh, yeah.
The-
No, because you can get the tuition as a loan, then you get maintenance for like living costs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once you finish that, as soon as you're in employment, you have to earn a certain amount. I think it's 22,000
Yeah, something like that.
a year. And then you'll start paying back at a rate, but it'll only be like 7% of your
Income.
paycheck income a year
Yeah.
that will be paid towards paying that off.
Yeah.
And if you don't pay it off all by your
50th.
50th,
Yep.
then it's just
Cancel.
not cancelled.
That sounds like a very comfortable life than what I
Yeah.
can imagine once I go into university.
Yeah.
I'm trying to save up for my tuition, but I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know how comfortable I'm going to have it once I
Yeah.
enter university.
Yeah.
I don't think.
But
Do you guys have like maintenance loans? So you get like tuition loans, right? But then if you're below a certain income, this used to be a grant. The government
now
will
a loan.
actually will kind of loan you money to live off, paid back at the same rate as the tuition thing.
Financial aid.
Yeah, financial aid.
There's a few other programs. But a lot of people go to financial aid.
Right.
Which basically I don't exactly know how the process works, but I know you send a request in and then they approve a certain amount that they'll cover for you, and then they cover that for you. And
Right.
then you basically pay the rest.
But it's not like a government-run thing, or is it?
It's a government run thing.
Okay. Just a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So personally for me, when I go into university, it will be so I'll get the pay tuition, and then my parents' income will give me a £6,000 per year loan.
Yeah.
Well, maintenance loan on top of the tuition loan.
Yeah.
So that's basically how it works for me.
Yeah.
And my parents aren't well off. Like, they definitely don't earn. Actually, I don't even know, but it's not a whole lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way.
I mean, my parents combined, they make a lot, but it's not like they have a comfortable amount left over.
Yeah.
I mean, we can afford a lot of things. Like we have 2 cars, and then we have one rental that we're paying for right now. But it's like we're a family of 7 people.
Yeah.
So
Also, you guys have to
all the
pay for
money-
health stuff, which is yeah.
And
Yeah, we
so, like,
we
all,
don't.
all the money that they're making is going towards bills,
Yeah.
taking care of the family, health bills. So like, I don't exactly know what you guys are defining as well off or not well off, because
I mean, so I just live with my mum. She is disabled, so she doesn't work. So we're kind of on like government payroll, basically. But I say like well off. I don't know how you define it. I'd say like over
like-
30,000, like, or the 25 for a singular person is like pretty well off. Like 25,000 a
Yeah.
year. But it really depends on where you live, like Matt said.
But I mean, I'm earning my own income, so I am basically I'm not a freeloader for my parents anymore, which helps them.
Yeah. It's gonna be different. Yes, exactly. Yeah, because London is flipping expensive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
I actually researched a little bit though. London is expensive, but the suburbs, however you want to pronounce it, are cheaper, way cheaper than Chicago.
the
Chicago is
problem
rising and like
the problem with property prices here is that they've been built
Yeah.
to just house as many people as possible. So, like in Chicago, I assume in the suburbs, you'll get a fully detached house, you'll have a nice yard, etc. Here, you get none of that. You'll get
like townhouses,
yeah, it's like a
apartments.
like
Because you guys,
you'll be
at least
lucky
when I
if
was
you
over
get
there, I
70
haven't
detached
seen.
house.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any detached houses when I was over there.
Yeah,
No,
just
they're
don't
not really a thing.
You have to go out into the country.
Yeah.
But even then, they'll still be semi-detached.
And
just
they'll
to-
be really expensive.
Is the country? Yeah, I was just about to say it must be. You must be crazy rich in order to afford living in the country.
Yes. Well, yes and no. It's kind of what you
It
guys would
depends where you
define.
live.
Because you got to remember what you guys would define as the country is like you would be 3 hours from anywhere. In Britain, that is never going to happen. So we're still
Yeah,
like
you-
relatively close together. So you kind of get like super big country houses and then like smaller villages with like cheaper properties that are for,
Yeah.
you know, the lower income classes. I guess is how I would describe it. I don't know if it's... Ooh, that was a loud noise.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, we do have a huge crisis just going, because I live in the southeast as well,
Yeah, me
and that's
too.
got a huge problem with like, because there is
Housing.
like, okay, so there is what I'd say 30,000 people, not 30,000, 30 million roughly, I suppose, in the southeast. It's quite high. It's very high
it's a
compared to
lot.
the rest
Yes,
of the regions.
it is. I live here too, so I know what you mean. I don't know the exact number at the top of my head.
Do you actually live in London, or do you live in a
No,
home county?
I live in a home county. Yeah.
Yeah, same, or kind of on the border.
God damn it! I
I'm
was overtaken at the last minute. Ugh. Sorry, continue.
So I live south coast, but it kind of counts as a home county in a way.
Oh right, I think I know where you live, but I'm not gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can figure that out. But yeah. So yeah, where I live, you can, because if you are below like a certain income, and you can't afford rent, you can apply for a council house.
Yeah.
The waiting list where I live is 10 plus years for a council house.
Sabby's gone. Secret fact.
So
Apparently her net died,
yeah.
so it's just gonna be us two.
Oof. So I live in London, not fun. Yeah, and then because where I live as well, we have a really bad like overpopulation crisis. So for an apartment, it's like £1,200, which obviously when you're a student working a student job, you are not going to be able to afford.
No.
So it's yeah.
I'm a student, and my income, I'm not paid minimum wage. I'm paid a very good wage for my
Damn.
age. So, and I earn the most I've ever gotten is 600 a week, not a week, a month, just for,
Yeah.
and that's like overtime and stuff as well.
Yeah. Is that a full-time job or is that a part-time? I'm assuming part-time.
Part-time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do full time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm assuming since you're still at school, but it could have been like a summer job or yeah.
No. But it is quite, yeah. it's a living. You can live on it, but you have to do full time, which a student cannot do.
Yeah, even with full time around here, because if you're under 25, you get paid a lower minimum wage.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
Yeah,
at my
around where
job.
I live, like in the home counties, you can't live off that. You need to kind of be living with someone, and have a double income really. Because
Yeah, because so we have all the foreign oligarchs buying all the property in London, and then we have all the people from London who make hundreds of pounds a year moving to the home counties, which makes their prices rise.
Yeah,
Native
that's it.
to
Yep.
the home counties
we
cannot afford anything.
Yes, that's literally it. That's the issue. So, and they're not really building any new houses either. And when they do, they literally get bought by people moving out from London. So it's like, well, there we go. Bye.
Yeah. Like property in my area is very high because we have a direct train route to London as well.
Yeah, us too. It's we're on the main southeastern line. I was gonna say southern eastern line.
Right.
I was like, that's not right.
Yeah, our service is southern, which confuses the hell out of me sometimes because
Yeah.
we're still southeast.
Yeah.
We're just slightly more
Well,
to the west.
our railways are interesting, so that's a whole other thing in itself.
By the clues you've given me, I can probably
Yeah,
make out what county
I
you're
tend
in.
not to say, so yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm very close to where Damien lives.
All right.
Like, well, not very close, but I'm on like that line.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. I usually just say London because
Yeah, I say southeast.
yeah. I either say southeast or London.
We've already done that, and they decided to blow up cars. So, about invading Ireland.
Yeah, that didn't really work out for us.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Okay.
Well, no, like I've said southeastern, but then people ask where I live, right? And I say like, 40 minutes so and so. People will just say, oh, that's in London. Like Americans will say that because to them that is basically in the city. So that is why I say in London, because from an American standpoint, I will get corrected.
Oh. it's
Plus,
like,
I don't
oh,
want people knowing really where I live. So
I'm from blank city. Oh, is that in London?
yeah,
Thanks.
I'm finally back.
welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, people always ask me what it's like to be living so close to a big city, and the answer is like a lot of our towns have exactly the same thing as the city, so I really don't need to go into London that much. And I also don't want to because
That's
it's so damn
convenient.
expensive.
Living next to a big city is just extremely convenient.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. It's we have the same things in like the town 10 minutes away, so it's not that convenient for us. But for you guys
Well,
it is,
maybe-
yeah.
I guess maybe for America more so than
Yeah,
England.
definitely. That is definitely an American thing.
Because you live in like little towns, and maybe you have like a few grocery stores to go to, and then some hardware stores. But then you live next to city, and you have like all these cool events.
Yeah, like the town, like it's a 15-minute drive away. There's like a leisure park, the cinema, restaurants, there's theaters.
Yeah, it's any town with over 50,000 generally does have a good array of activities.
Yeah.
It's not just a town that's been tarmacked and had a ton of buildings put there like
Yes.
most American towns.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
we have culture.
it always blew my mind how you kind of get towns in America literally out in the sticks, and if you wanted to go like to the cinema, you'd have to drive 3 hours. That always kind of blew my mind, the amount of space
Three-
there is
Like 3 hours is a road trip to most Brits.
in the metropolitan area. No. That's why, but like as I said, when I used to say I don't live in London, people would correct me. So the where I live thing as well, because you
Yeah,
could
it's just
probably
easy to
figure it
say.
out, but yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna meet anyway, we'd have to meet in London. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's like the hub.
You don't live in London. No, guys, I know. But people correct me. As I said, also just for privacy's sake, it's just easier to say. Right?
Yeah.
Because then otherwise people were like, oh, what town do you live in? And then you're like, you're some random on the internet.
Okay, so London has millions of people, 7 million. My town has 10,000. It's a lot easier to just say London. Be like, oh, okay, that's...
Yeah. Yeah, that too. Because I would say home counties, but only British people get that reference. So it's like,
I actually have something really interesting to say about this.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I live 1 hour within Chicago.
Right.
yeah.
However, a lot of people consider Chicagoland to be like within a 40-minute radius of like the downtown area. However, I work at a mall that is in Wisconsin, so that is not in Illinois. It's an hour away from Chicago. And on the flyers, on the pamphlets of the mall, it says Chicagoland's best outlets. So it's still considering itself Chicago, even though it's an hour away from like the heart. And
I mean,
it's just like interesting to me because we're not in Chicago. So why are you saying?
Yeah.
the train line really cuts down like times to get into London. So, like, to get to central London, it's a three-hour drive from where I live, but to get on the train, it's an hour train ride.
Yeah, I'm about the same. Yeah.
But I mean, they're really you just don't drive a car in London. It's
Yeah, just don't even.
The streets are not built for a car.
Yeah. And there's
They're
usually
built
loads
for-
of them.
Yeah. Nobody drives in London, basically.
Well, that's the problem. Everybody drives in London. And they shouldn't.
I mean, for the mall, there's not really anything else nearby to serve as a better. Actually, no, there is. I mean, Wisconsin is like the Dairyland of America, so they could literally say, like, Dairyland's outlets or just something to do with Dairylands. Like, they don't have to. Oh, I don't even know if he was talking to me.
Oh, I think he was, yeah.
But oh, okay. Well, I mean, the mall could literally just use Wisconsin, like mark it off of cheese or Dairyland or something, rather than a city that's an hour away. You also have Milwaukee, which is 40 minutes away, and that's a very big city too.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how close they were. I thought Milwaukee was very northern, but I guess not.
Ah, so many red shells! Stop!
Sadly, go again.
Stop it. Cool. Well, I mean, you can take the tube and the London buses are pretty good. So,
Yeah, that's all you need. Really.
just take the tube. The problem is that the tube is becoming more and more expensive because... It's okay.
Yeah.
Probably
The
going to need
tube
to end
is-
soon anyway. It's been almost an hour and a half. My goodness, I didn't even notice. Just don't pay for it. Yeah, well, most people have to, Mr. Privileged. So, you know, us peasants have to buy train tickets.
Yeah, my train ticket is so expensive
Yeah,
now. For London and a day travel card, it is almost 30 quid now.
Oh, it's a set. I'm beginning to wonder if you live where I live.
No,
I don't think you do, no.
No,
But
I live
it's
way more. I'm
Yeah.
south of London.
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's £30 for me as well. I have a rail card, even then it's like 20. But you should just, if you look like a child, buy a child ticket.
I mean,
I'm just
no,
saying.
it's kind of hard for me now with my voice, and
Yeah.
I'm 6'1".
I look like a 12-year-old, and I'm 5'2", so, you know, I usually ask for a ticket, and they're like, oh, you are obviously a child, and I'm just like, yes, I am.
When I was actually able, when I was the age young enough for
Yeah.
a child's ticket, I was not given a child's ticket.
Yeah.
They always assumed that I was an adult, so I had to pay the fare, and then I was like, okay, I'm sick of this. I'm gonna bring in like a form of identification to show the fact that I am a child.
Yeah, I had a friend who had to do that from the time she was 11 years old, because she was 6 foot by the time she was 11. Didn't grow after that, but yeah, really sucked. The only good thing about being short, literally the only good thing.
Yeah, I'm satisfied. I quite like the height I am.
Yeah, I hate
It's
it.
not-
I hate it. I want to be taller, please. That'd be nice.
I'm at like the Goldilocks, like kind of
Yeah, you're at a nice height.
height.
You are at a really nice height.
I'm not too tall, but I'm not small.
Yeah. It's really annoying
So-
being tiny.
And that reference is more for people who aren't from the area. That's true. It could be. But I think it's odd because, so we're a Simon Mall, and there is a Simon Mall right next to the Chicago airport that also has on their pamphlets as well that they're Chicagoland's best outlets. And I don't know, I just find it very, very odd that there's like
Yeah.
2 outlet malls claiming to be the best outlets, and we're both Simon malls, so they're literally marketing us both as the best outlets in Chicago. So
I mean-
it's just weird.
Can't be too different, I guess, if they're the same, run by the same company.
I hope the next time that we stream, my net won't be so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Yeah, remember the first stream when my internet was just... Nope. It said nope.
Yeah.
Who are you with, Ash? Who's your broadband?
Virgin Media. They offer the best service in the area, and it's still trash. I pay for fiber in quotations because it is absolutely not fiber. And it should be 230 up. No, 230 down, 12 up. But it is not, and it's very spotty. So it can sometimes be like, most of the time it works like today now, but sometimes it will just not work at all.
Ah, fair enough.
And
Mine,
yeah, my area has problems as well with that. That's like an area thing.
I'm with Sky, and yeah, I mean, the fiber is it's actually very good. It's consistent.
Yeah.
I get consistent speeds of around 60 down and 20 up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't complain too much.
Yeah, I'd say my problem isn't the speed, it's literally just the consistency. Like, people in here will tell you, mine can just drop at any time and it's dead for the rest of the day, and it's like, okay, bye internet. Bye-bye. And that can kind of happen, like, once a week or more.
But yeah.
I think we could probably put a stop to the stream in about a few minutes here.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, sure.
I should probably go get another cup of tea. My throat sounds a lot better since I had one. Tea kills everything, confirmed. But yeah, we can make this the last race.
You sound like the middle-aged women who have all the time for gin shirts and stuff.
I sound like a Karen, I see.
You do. and the live, laugh, love sign.
Oh no. I know. Oh yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
Oh dear.
Oof.
Do you know if you have a bottle of gin and if you have candles, a bottle of gin-scented candles, a bottle of gin, and are in a circle and hold hands and then chant "Live, Laugh, Love," 3 Karens will appear.
Oh no, and they'll all ask, can I speak to the manager? Just in unison.
Although, to be fair, I work in retail and there's not a whole lot of "can I talk to the manager" people.
Oh, nice.
Maybe it's just my area, but
Yeah.
people generally seem to be... And I live in a rural conservative area, so of course there's supposed to be... That's the demographic of the Karen.
Yeah.
But
Of the Karen. The Karen's
Yeah.
natural habitat.
yeah, but there really isn't anyone like that.
Yeah.
No one really complains.
That's nice.
I suppose so. It's better, yeah.
Be gone, Karen. I know, I feel like "can I speak to the manager" is more of like maybe an American thing. I feel like British people are way more
Can I
passive
speak to your
aggressive.
manager?
Yeah. Like
Yeah, that is
we'll
definitely
we'll kind of
American.
go up to the counter and be like, "I'm not happy with this product," and it's like super polite but super passive aggressive.
It'll be like, okay, so can I didn't like this. Can I please get something else, or can I get a refund?
Yeah, yeah.
Like they know what to do, and
Yeah.
they have all the receipt, and they'll do it, and then she's like, okay, great, thank you.
Thank you, and they have a little edge in the thank you, and you're like, okay.
and then they'll do a little tut.
Yeah. Yes. Oh. Good old British tussing.
No, no one is a Karen. Really.
I feel like it's also more of a thing in restaurants as well, like with food and stuff, maybe more than like clothes shops. Right.
Yeah. I mean, the only time I've personally had a problem with food is when it was actually genuinely undercooked and like you could tell that it was
Yeah. Okay.
not high quality.
Yeah. So was that last race? I've just backed out the race, so do you want to end stream? Do any announcements?
Well, it looks like the Mario Maker contest might be becoming a thing. Some people seem to like the idea.
I'm down for that.
The prize is TBA, but definitely look out for a Mario Maker 2 contest. Most likely we're just going to have people submit a level to us, possibly through Twitter. And by the end of the month be a deadline. I can't speak. I am so sorry. And it would have to be something Luigi themes, of course. More details, TBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll go
Definitely.
into greater detail on the server and probably on Twitter. So join the server, follow us on Twitter if you haven't
Hang
already.
on, let me get the links. I've got Discord, Twitter, also our website if you want to know more about us and what we do. And also we have a donate button if you would like to support us. No, not that one.
Who's donate? Yeah.
There we go. I don't remember my own commands that I put in this bot.
Don't worry, you do get certain privileges for being a donator, and there's different tiers, which I think are listed on the website. I have not checked.
Yes, and if not, they are definitely listed in Discord. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, thank you guys for coming out today, and we'll see you at same time next week or about same time next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this time Saturday. Okay, bye.